In Star Wars, what did Darth Vader say to Luke Skywalker in that famous scene? Luke, I am your father? No, he did not say that. He said, no, I am your father. Confused? How many states does the USA have? 52? No, it has 50 states and has never had 52. What? What does the evil queen in Snow White say to the mirror on the wall? Was it, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Wrong. It's magic mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all. Are you starting to get confused? Well, let's go a little deeper into the rabbit hole. Do you remember that TV show based in New York City with Sarah Jessica Parker and a few of her friends where they talked about sex a lot? What is it called? Sex in the City? No, it is called and has always been called Sex and the City. What about Forrest Gump? What's that famous line he said about chocolates? Something to do with life and chocolates. What is it? Life is like a box of chocolates? No, wrong. It is and has always been, life was like a box of chocolates. And you know what? I think that line is very true, because you never know what you're going to get. Things in our world have changed, yet apparently there's no record of them ever changing. They've just always been this new way. The few things I've just mentioned are only the tip of the iceberg. What I'm talking about here is the Mandela effect. The term was coined a few years ago by a lady who noticed that many people thought Nelson Mandela died in prison in the 80s, when that never actually happened. It was a bizarre thing for people to remember or think. So she labelled it the Mandela effect. And since then, many other Mandela effects have been noticed. Do you remember Pete Townshend's from The Who being called Pete Townsend? I can go on and on. The spelling of words have changed, colours have changed, logos have changed, the world map has changed. All minor changes, but they mean something very, very big. That life, the world, reality is not what we think it is and can change. Some think it is because we have moved into a parallel universe. Others think it is because we have been messing around with time travel, going into the past and changing things. And I think it is changes being made to the matrix that we live in, the computer program world that we live in. But no one really knows. What this will all lead to, we will just have to wait and see. But from this day forth, life will never be the same again, and people need to realize that things can just change.
If you only knew the power of the dark side. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father.
No. It's not true.
All versions of that famous scene have changed to this new one, whether they were stored away in people's garages or on the internet or on a DVD in a shelf. Freaky, I know. Well, that's it for the news this Friday, the 7th of October, 2016.